At last, a winning plan to gain economic control of our community. Uslifting Us Economic Development Cooperative is advancing a bold plan to build an alternative economy for our community, one that we will control and use to empower our people. The purpose of this short presentation is not to entertain, but to inform. We ask that you invest the next 15 to 20 minutes to seriously examine the Uslifting Us plan. At the end of the presentation, there is an opportunity to request additional information. Take your time and review thoroughly. DAM, DAM, is an acronym for Decisive Action with Money. This acronym points clearly to the work we must do today, the work of building a dam to stem the flow of the more than $1 trillion a year that slips beyond our control. The large black oval or circle here represents the black community. The arrow represents the more than $1 trillion a year that flows through our community, and the red blockade represents the dam, Uslifting Us, providing leadership in taking economic control of our community. The green inner oval or circle represents the reservoir that is naturally created when a dam is built correctly. This will include new jobs and income, support of existing businesses, charity and endowment, and most importantly, how we feel about ourselves and how our youth feel about themselves, their community, and their future. We have an exercise that dramatically demonstrates just how much $1 trillion really is. Imagine someone placing $1 million in front of you right now. Then imagine this happening an hour from now and every hour continuously, all day, all week, all month, and all year. At the rate of $1 million an hour around the clock, it would take 114 years before you would reach $1 trillion. This is the amount of potential economic wealth and power that passes through our fingers in just 1 year. It is obvious that things must change. Behold the turtle. He makes progress only when he sticks his neck out. Uslifting Us is involved in a bold campaign to identify members of our community who are willing to join with others to build the framework and foundation of a new black economy, one that will empower us locally and globally. There are more than enough sisters and brothers who know we will only have real power when we gain control of the economics of our communities. Our task now is to find those among us with sufficient courage to step forward and set the clear example. We challenge you to seriously consider being that example, joining with Uslifting Us to build a new reality for ourselves and future generations. Uslifting Us Economic Development Cooperative, LLC, is a cooperative business enterprise, totally owned and controlled by its members, and all members have equal power. Uslifting Us is organized and run democratically, and all members have one vote. While members may own multiple co-op investment units and can benefit financially from such, again, all members have only one vote and are equal in their ability to guide the success of the co-op. Capital to fund Uslifting Us and its business projects will come from member investments and from profitable business operations. Opportunity to own co-op investment units are only offered to members and not to the public. This is a strictly closed investment environment. To give you a sense of scale, for every 1,000 units secured by our members, that's $1 million available to the co-op. In time, we feel that more than 1 million units will be secured by our members, yielding over $1 billion to help fuel the economic empowerment of our communities globally. The benefits of this effort to our community are substantial. All of our projects have the goal of creating jobs, of strengthening the local business base, and of being a major contributor to charity and endowment. As a for-profit enterprise, usliftingus clearly intends to reward our member investors with an attractive return on their investments, while at the same time leading the way to economic empowerment for our community and people. Our first business model is the usliftingus Market and Exchange, or ULUMART for short. The ULUMART will be an outlet mall or marketplace for products, goods, and services owned and controlled by our people globally. This will be a large marketplace on the scale of 125,000 to 150,000 square feet, the size of a Home Depot, Lowe's, or a standard Walmart. The marketplace will be divided into many departments, including a farmer's market, a coffee shop and networking lounge, a thrift store, and a major consignment component featuring a wide variety of products from around the world. There will be specialty stores, booths, and stations of various sizes. We will engage in strategic bulk buying for high use and price competitive products. There will be an auction, commercial kitchens and canneries, commercial coffee roasting, a trade and barter network, and a credit union. The ULUMART will be known for entertainment, including a movie theater. Meeting space, event space, furniture, and equipment will be available for rental. Ongoing member and community education will be a staple. We view the ULUMART as a cultural and educational venue as much as it is a commercial hub. It's vital that it be understood that usliftingus will act as manager and facilitator of the marketplace. We will not invest heavily in inventory for sale. The products and services available in the ULUMART will come from the community and from partners around the world. This strategy will allow the co-op to operate with less capital outlay, and we will get into profit much sooner. Our business plan calls for an aggressive expansion of ULUMARTs throughout the U.S. and possibly beyond. We will naturally look to get involved in other industries to meet the current and future needs of our communities and members. This is a sample layout of the floor of the ULUMART at 125,000 square feet. We will continue to refine our designs and be able to adapt to different layouts and building sizes. We've named our first capital campaign the Money Train to Economic Empowerment for our community. We chose the image of a train because it is big enough, strong enough, and fast enough to get us to our destination quickly. Our exciting campaign is divided into 3 stages. Stage 1 is community buy-in and alignment. Stage 2 is capitalization. And Stage 3 is acceleration. Our target for Stage 1 is 1,000 passengers on the Money Train, or 1,000 co-op members. This is 1,000 members who have completed their paperwork and paid their first year's membership fee of $50. This is also the stage when we align and strengthen the necessary elements of this vital undertaking. We will celebrate when the 1,000th member joins, and we will broadcast the success of our campaign far and wide. Stage 2 is capitalization. With the success of Stage 1, we will aggressively press our members to start their investments if they have not already done so. All members are encouraged to secure at least one ownership unit in the co-op at the cost of $1,000 per unit as soon as they are able to do so. All investment dollars during our initial campaign are deposited into escrow until we reach our second target of $3 million. $3 million is what we calculate is needed to open the first ULUMART and fund it until it can stand on its own. All individuals and institutions that secure their investment units by the end of Stage 2 will receive 2 investment units for each $1,000 investment. This 2-for-1 special is only for our inaugural campaign. All units secured thereafter will be on a 1-for-1 basis. Our member investors in Stage 2 will also be recognized and memorialized as founders and the original turtles, those who stuck their neck outs in the beginning. These founders will be rewarded with a grand ceremony and a permanent plaque that will be duplicated and displayed in each Ulu Mart expansion. Stage 3 is acceleration. The train now departs the station with gusto, and the campaign picks up speed as we continue to attract members from all over the world. The destination, of course, is economic empowerment for our community. Our target for this stage is Target X. Again, we see the slide with DAM, or Decisive Action with Money. With the success of our Ulu Marts and other projects of the co-op, our aim is to capture and redirect a minimum of 0.5% of the more than $1 trillion that flows through our community. Our aim with your help is to reach this target as quickly as possible. Success at this level would put us over $5 billion a year in gross revenue. With a 1% profit margin after all expenses, including charity and endowment, the co-op would be in a position to redistribute more than $50 million a year back to its members. This might sound too ambitious to some. The truth, however, is that these numbers are small. If we are serious about gaining economic control of our communities, we must establish models that can take us far beyond these numbers. Please keep in mind that we are talking about building this cooperative model in the biggest economy on earth. The Turtle List. Our members are able to see and experience the success of our campaign. Members have access to an updated list of members, or what we call the Turtle List. This creates excitement and a sense of urgency. As the Turtle List grows, members are able to see just how near we are to our target. Members who have not secured their investment units before the end of Stage 2 will stand to lose the 2-for-1 benefit and recognition as a founding co-op member. Over time, our membership will grow beyond 1 million, providing the firm foundation for a new world for our children and future generations. Thank you for your time, and thank you for your concern about the plight of our people. If you're in general agreement with what we've shared, and you desire additional information, complete the short form on this page. You will instantly receive several important documents, including our values and ethics statement, our operating agreement, and the Uslifting Us membership application and agreement. You will also be provided a link to review the Turtle List. We want to put in your hands all the information you need to make an informed decision about Uslifting Us membership. As we stated earlier, we are looking for members of our community who are willing to join with others to build a dam and help gain control of the economics of our community. If this includes you, take the next step and complete the form for more information. Uslifting Us has a team of dedicated brothers and sisters in place to answer additional questions and concerns. We also welcome suggestions that might help strengthen Uslifting Us. Again, thank you for your time and for your concern about the plight of our people.